at Harris Hill Raceway today. Today's our practice day.
What's up?
Getting ready for our fourth race in the car, the Miata program. It's kind of like a club race. There's a good amount of people that show up though. There's about 25. But yeah, burning some laps out here, getting better every session. That's I just got goosebumps. That's so cool.
Dude, it's like you're going to be great day tomorrow.
Aww.
I was like,
This is awesome.
is it on right now?
Yeah, I want to try.
Sally gonna go real fast. She likes to go real fast. Gonna work on some footwork.
And that's exactly what I focused on this practice session. My main goal was to roll on and off of the brake and the throttle really smoothly to get those really fast times. I used this session to see how fast I could go, kind of like a qualifying session, to see what my fastest lap time in this car could be. And surprisingly, this session was actually my personal record, or personal best, I guess. After I crossed the finish line right about here, where these two cones are, this starts the beginning of my best lap, which ended up being a lap time of 1 minute and 30 seconds, 0.98, so barely making it into the 30s. But that was pretty big for me because I think the best that I did before that was a 1:31 something, so I was making huge improvements in this session. Out here today on the morning of the race, getting ready, just filling up some fuel.
Good
Feels
morning.
amazing. We're wearing hoodies. Rare in Texas, but look at the sunrise, so pretty here. And there's Jake, photographer that he captures everyone's car races. He is awesome. Say hi to the vlog.
What's going on, guys?
But yeah, beautiful morning. So we're going up to the driver's meeting. Up this hill. Everyone gathers around and the race director gives the rules and introduces any new racers. And then as you can see, there's a huge, you can see the whole track from here. It's about 2 miles. There's elevation. And it's such a nice day out here.
So our relationship.
There's Bo, owner of the track.
Full course yellow, how fast?
30.
How fast the cars that are going to catch up with the lead car, how fast they go?
60.
50. Well, the lead cars get slow to 30, the others can run 50 and catch up. If they run 30, they'll never catch up. Just because you have a big lead, Arthur, doesn't mean you get to keep it. They'll get to catch up. Okay. All right. No passing unless somebody waves you by. If you're stuck behind somebody, too bad. Okay, black flags. We have some issues with black flags. No, that was what, during the yellow, I'm sorry. Somebody
Incoming montage of the start of the race thanks to Jake Daughtry's drone footage. Go.
Damn, Zeus, you too cold, bruh. What you doing?
Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Fuck go, and we straight to the smart shit. 2 small plans just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago.
The video was pretty short, but thanks to Jake, we had that really cool drone footage, and I thought I should make something with it because we never really have that. But anyways, this is the start of the race, and I got put in P4, which I'm not complaining because I would rather start in the front than have a bunch of people in front of me. So here I kind of mess up my shift, but luckily I'm able to actually pull third, get a decent run onto the straightaway. And here I make the mistake of not going in as deep as I should, which allows this guy in the 914 Porsche to pass me on the left going into this really sketchy corner because it's off camber and it's also going downhill, so the car doesn't have like any grip. So he tried to pass me there, and so it was pretty ballsy. So I just let him go because that's a sketchy corner. And here you can see in the drone footage, it was a decent pass, but there's a ton of people behind us, so no room for mistakes. So as you can see here, the 2 cars in front of me start driving pretty cautiously, and they tell us a full course yellow because there is a whole entire rear bumper on the track. So I slow it down to about 50 or 60, catch up with the leaders, and they end up letting a few lappers in front of us, which doesn't really make sense, but it ends up being fine. And so after they drop the green flag again, I have a few more people to pass, but I just do my best to make my way up back to the front. for a little bit longer after the first yellow flag. I noticed that the 914 starts to slow down and he puts his hand up, signaling another full course yellow. I can hear it in my helmet, you just can't hear it because it's so loud. But we have to slow down again and go down to about 50 to 60 and do a few more laps around the track, like half speed, which sucks. But there were a ton of crashes in this first race. So here I can hear the race director saying green, 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 but I hear him say red, red, red instead. And this car passes me because I get a really bad start. I don't hear them. I talk to them after about it because the guy in front of me also had the same mistake. And this is where everything goes wrong. So I see the green car go out into the grass, and I try to focus on my line because, like I said before, this corner is really, really unstable, and boom, he hits me, and I get sent into the grass, and I cannot turn the wheel, and my left alignment is jacked, and my tie rod is bent. I can't even get back on track, and I'm kind of freaking out because this is my first big crash, but it definitely could have been worse. So we're in the clubhouse after the first race. This is Callan, he just started, it's his first race.
Went pretty well,
Where'd you finish?
I think it finished 8th.
8th? That's pretty good. And then we have Jake, he got some drone footage, he got some photos. Let's see. Pretty good pictures. How'd it go? Besides crashing?
Not the best day.
Not the best day.
I watched my kid get crashed into and wreck her car.
Yes, let's look at it. So this is the clubhouse. They serve free lunch to everybody, and it's pretty cool. It's an awesome scene. This is Tony. Do you want to be a part of the vlog?
Sure. How are you?
How's your day been?
It's been eventful. I think I could have done had a little bit better luck, for sure.
Me too. I mean, so this is my car after the wreck. So the back fender is dented, and the worst of all is the rim.
Is the frame
It's pretty
messed up
crunched.
or no?
We don't know yet, actually. We're gonna find out. But the guy did offer to pay for everything, which is great. But yeah,
That's awesome.
He's a really cool guy. I'm glad that if I got crashed into, it was him. Because he is really nice. He offered to pay, and he had a really good attitude about it. But it did suck, and I didn't finish the race. But I was in 3rd, 4th, and
You can
yeah.
always jump into the white car. That's my other car.
I mean, maybe that would be pretty cool. But this is the shop. Right now they have another car on the tow. But yeah.